you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially women. No job, no money. No cause, no glory. No help for poor men. That's what we know.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
How many people do you love?
And a pleasant welcome to you this morning.
How many people
Here on the program, the editorial review.
especially poor men?
It's on ABC Radio 105.1,
No cause, no glory.
the official voice of the Atlantic Broadcasting Corporation.
That's what we know.
We are beaming live from the corners of Broad and Buchanan Street here in central Monrovia. It's the program, the editorial review at as per this time. Yes, we've got major headlines for you this morning. We've got major stories for you this morning.
You don't know stories? You've been rocking stories from rock.
Tighten your seatbelts,
Keep rocking stories about people.
draw close,
We got a lot of people in the ghetto,
and get a friend to listen with you alone
people in the street. If y'all know what I
as we drive you through this morning.
I'll take you to places where people are suffering. We got lame people, blind people. I mean, people that in need, man. I wonder how you make your headlines in the press release today.
Excuse me, madam journalist.
Read the news every
Excuse me, sister journalist.
day, still getting confused now.
Can you please settle my confusion?
Question, oh, is
This is where we settle it. Welcome to it. Welcome to another brand new edition. Fresh and ready for you this morning. It's the editorial review here on ABC Radio. And I'm Jackson C. Clay Jr. Bringing you the major headlines, the trending issues from the print media, from the newspapers. What's making news this morning? A fresh start, fresh working Monday, the first edition of this week. Today is Monday, and it's April 24th, and the year remains 2023. Welcome to it, and welcome to it, the editorial review here on ABC Radio. Few bars of our theme song when we get back and move straightly into the program, the editorial review.
How many people do you love? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially women. No job, no money. No cause, no glory. No help for poor men. That's what we know. How many people do you love? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially poor men. No job, no money.
Our first stop this morning
No cause, no glory. No help.
is the New Liberia newspaper.
That's what
One nation, one people, one destiny. The New Liberia newspaper, the official print media of the government of Liberia. There at the Ministry of Information, Cultural Affairs and Tourism. Monday edition, April 24th, and the year remains 2023.
you don't know stories. You've been rocking stories.
Front page banner headline of the New Liberia newspaper reads:
Who not to go?
Costa GOL allocates Costa funding. Yes, is the government of Liberia. The government of Liberia allowed US 2.5 million for coastal sanitation program. The government of Liberia allowed US 2.5 million for coastal sanitation program. That's the front page banner headline here of the New Liberia newspaper. Still here on the New Liberia newspaper, African finance ministers demand action on global financial architectural reform. African finance ministers demand action on global financial architectural reform. We run quickly to the back page of the New Liberia newspaper. EPA begins training for law enforcement custom officers today. EPA begins training for law enforcement custom officers today. What the training is all about, you can grab a copy of this paper for just that's 30 Liberian dollars. Is the New Liberia newspaper. LRA turned over prohibited goods to Guinea custom authorities. LRA turns over prohibited goods to Guinea custom authorities. Still yet, Foreign Minister Kimayan affirms Liberia's commitment to fair election. Foreign Minister D. Maxwell Kimayan affirmed Liberia's commitment to fair election. We run quickly to the editorial of the New Liberia newspaper. Approach phase 2 of the 2023 biometric voter registration with circumspection. Approach phase 2 of the biometric voter registration exercise with circumspection. That's the editorial yet of the New Liberia newspaper. You can grab a copy of this paper for just 40 Liberian dollars and read the details therein. That does it for the New Liberia newspaper. We can't stand no more. We are not going to school because we don't have food to eat and we don't have money to pay our school fees. Isn't that worth making headlines? Can somebody come to our aid? Our next stop this morning is the Heritage newspaper right here. Volume 25, number 355. Monday, April 24th, 2023. This paper is sold for 40 Liberian dollars. Front page banner headline of the Heritage newspaper reads: Petitioner withdraws lawsuit against ex-VP Boyka. Petitioner withdraws lawsuit against ex-VP Boyka. So why did you even file the petition in the first place when you know you are going to withdraw it? But let's leave it at that. It has already been withdrawn. Let's leave it at that and move to the next one right here. Still here on the front page of the Heritage newspaper. For violating party's constitution, PLP slaps Colley orders with suspension. For violating party's constitution, PLP slaps Colley orders with suspension. We move quickly now to the back page of the Heritage newspaper. That's the back page of the Heritage newspaper, where it says, what's happening at commercial court? Is there something happening? The paper is asking question. What's happening at commercial court as defendant expresses frustration over handling of cases? And we see in the photograph here of Her Honor Judge Eva Mappy Morgan, Chief Judge of the Commercial Court. Still right here, Liberia's children growth is alarming and worrisome. Liberia's children's growth is alarming and worrisome, health experts say. We go quickly into its editorial. Our advice to the young peace ambassadors. Our advice to the young peace ambassadors. That's it for the Heritage newspaper. You can grab a copy of this paper for only 40 Liberian dollars and read the details therein. That does it for the Heritage newspaper.
I wonder how you make your headlines in the press release today. Although I read the news every day, but I'm really still getting confused now. And I just wanna ask you some questions. Oh, is it based on money? Is it based on presidency? Is it based on technology? Is it based on war? Tell me, we gotta make your headlines. Oh, we gotta make your story. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We gotta make your headlines. We gotta make your story. There is no job, no money for hustlers. Come take up coverage. The rainy season coming soon. In the ghetto, all the houses are full of leakage, nowhere to sleep.
Come and see the condition of the people living in the ghettos. of the underprivileged, the less fortunate. I think the worth headline making. Please insert it into your headline, Madam Journalist. Our next stop this morning, we are right here at the Analyst newspaper. Analyst newspaper is our next stop. Front page banner headline of the Analyst newspaper. But don't forget now, this paper is sold for 40 Liberian dollars. And it reads, the We Are biography explained. The We Are biography explained. Rockney CA recounts reasons beyond the book amidst glowing testimonials. Wow. Southeastern resolve 110% for We Are. Wow. Madam Taylor is saying this one. Southeast resolve 110% for We Are. VP Taylor upbeat after regional tour. Southeast resolve 110% for We Are. We move quickly to the back page of the Analyst newspaper. The long wait finally over. JNB names running mate this Friday. The long wait finally over. JNB names running mate this week. That's Friday. EJS Center welcomes third cohort of AMUJ leaders. EJL cohort welcomes third cohort of AMUJ leaders. Mariah Sona joined 10 other accomplished African women. And we're seeing the photograph here of several ladies on this one. Breaking down phase 1, NEC provides updated summary of BVR process. Breaking down phase 1, NEC provide updated summary of BVR process. ArcelorMittal dedicates fully funded project. ArcelorMittal dedicates fully funded project in Grand Bassa County. We move quickly to the editorial of the Analyst newspaper. Commendable BVR, yet need for improvement. Commendable BVR, yet need for improvement. That's it for the Analyst newspaper, and it's sold for 40 Liberian dollars. You can grab a copy of it and read the details therein. Where next? Where are we going? For the next trending issues, for the next headlines, we landed at the Inquirer newspaper. There on Kerry and Benson Street. The Inquirer newspaper, volume 33, number 55, Monday, April 24th, and the year remains 2023. Front page banner headline of the Inquirer daily newspaper, and it reads, U.S. Liberia remains strong allies. U.S. Liberia remains strong allies. U.S. ambassador to UN assures. Germany on Liberia partners roll on full policy reform. Germany on Liberia partners roll on full policy reform. On Charlotte Musu's murder report, Justice Minister denies interference. On Charlotte Musu's murder report, Justice Minister denies interference. Grand Mufti calls for unity. That's Imam Grand Mufti Abu Bakar Sumaru, the man who is at the center of controversy, election controversy. Imam Abu Bakar Sumaru. He says the Muslim and Liberian as a whole should remain united. To the back page of the Inquirer newspaper, Inquirer conducts cybersecurity training for staffers. I like this one. Inquirer conducts cybersecurity training for staffers. Somebody will hack the people newspaper website. So they say we'll train all our staff. That's it for the Inquirer right here. The next story, journalist Moon LBS Rising Star Award winner. That's journalist Nawe Gumen. We lost our colleague over the weekend. We move quickly to the editorial of it now. Only registered Liberian will direct Liberia's next course of action. Indeed, if you are not yet registered, trust me, you are not going to be a part of the process. Because only registered Liberian will change the course of action come October.
But I'm really still getting confused now, and I just wanna ask you some questions.
Yes, please allow me to ask you a few questions. How do you read your headlines, madam journalist? Sister journalist. This is the program, the editorial review here on ABC Radio 105.1, the official voice of the Atlantic Broadcasting Corporation. And I'm Jackson Seakley Jr. this morning. We are coming to you live from the corners of Broad and Buchanan Street, right here in Central Monrovia. Let's read you the papers. This is where we do it. Next stop this morning, still with the editorial. And then the New Dawn newspaper. The New Dawn newspaper, right there on UN Drive, directly opposite the National Investments Commission. Truly independent is the motto of this one. It's Monday, April 24th, 2023. This paper too is sold for $40 Liberian. You can grab a copy of it and read the details. Because yeah, we want to bring you the headlines. We want to bring you the trending issues, the major topics. Front page banner headline of the New Dawn newspaper. Forgive boycott. PYJ pleads with former President Sirleaf. Forgive boycott. PYJ pleads with former President Sirleaf. ExxonMobil have 4 offshore blocks in Liberia. LPRA received pre-application. ExxonMobil, American giant oil company, it said they are eyeing 4 offshore blocks in Liberia. LPRA, that's the Liberia Petroleum Regulatory Authority. They are eyeing 4 offshore petroleum, and they are made pre-application to the LPRA. You can grab a copy of this one and read the details. You know the workings of ExxonMobil. Back to the back page of New Dawn newspaper. Cummings question NEC's integrity to conduct free, fair election. You questioning the people who supposed to conduct the election, but yet and still you are still going into the process. Isn't that a contradiction on your part? Cummings question NEC's integrity, but yet and still Cummings will still participate. These are the things he will say. I was talking it from the beginning, but they did not listen to me when he lost. That's it. We go straightly into his editorial. The Buchanan retreat should produce tangibles. The Buchanan retreat should produce tangible. Okay, that's it right there for the New Dawn newspaper. The Buchanan retreat should produce tangible. You can grab a copy of the New Dawn newspaper for only $40 Liberian and read the details therein.
Excuse me, Mr. Journalist. I wonder how you make your head.
How do you make it?
The press release today.
How? These are the questions we are asking.
I read the news every day.
And it's only being asked right here on ABC Radio 105.1.
See some question. Oh, is it based on money? Is it based on presidency?
Liberia's premier in modern broadcasting. 105.1 is the die. Our next stop this morning, the Oracle News Daily. The Oracle News Daily. Reporting the truth to you is the motto of this one. It's Monday, April 24th, and the year remains 2023. Front page banner headline of the Oracle News Daily. Battle for Nimba. PYJ, we are supporters clash over vote rich region. Battle for Nimba. PYJ, we are supporters clash over vote rich region. And we see in the photograph here of Nimba County Senator Senator Prince Yelube Johnson right here. The photograph too of President George Manenwia, ex-Vice President Ambassador Joseph Newman Boyka, and former Representative Wale Sewa Duna is also here. Boyka picks Kun or Sarah Beslow. Another name surface? Wow, Sarah Beslow. I'm just hearing this one. But that's it. Phoebe Boyka will pick on this Friday. This paper is reporting that Boyka picks Kun or Sarah Beslow. Allah will guard NEC. Imam Ali Krayi prays for peaceful election. For sure, Allah is going to guard NEC in these processes. Mutual benefits faces collapse in US 11.2 million debt case. Mutual benefits faces collapse in US 11.2 million debt case. That's the back page of the Oracle News Daily right here. Liberia hosts African Lutheran Conference. Liberia hosts African Lutheran Conference. Cabinet meets in Buchanan. That's it for the back page. We run quick for its editorial. The nothingness of Africa and Africa's natural resource riches. The nothingness of Africa and Africa's natural resource riches. That's it right there for the Oracle News Daily. You can grab a copy of this paper for just 40 Liberian dollars and read the details therein. How do you make your headlines? How do you make your news stories? Are you taking into consideration? Are you taking into consideration the kids selling in the streets, the kids running between cars, risking their lives, the kids walking in the street with their blind parents, the visually impaired parents, the disabled parents? Who cater to these kids? Those stories worth telling too. Or do you focus your headlines only on the presidency or the riches? Come and see the widow. She's living in the street with her kids. The daddy lost his life in the line of duty. Who takes care of his family? This story worth telling, my people. And that's the reason why I want to ask the journalists. Our next stop this morning is the Independent newspaper. Liberia's most investigative newspaper. That's the motto of it. The front page banner headline of this one reads, Exxon Mobil back. This paper is asking question. Exxon Mobil back. You can grab a copy of it. U.S. oil giant expresses interest in Liberia again. PYJ endorses JNB 2023 bid as UP political leader unveils running mate Friday. We move quickly to the back page of the Independent newspaper. Desperate state, Gonglo described bad roads, living condition in southeast. Desperate state, Gonglo describes or decries bad roads, living condition in southeast. Justice Scott fears for her life. Again, has Mary Leonard blamed some media outlet others for biases. Justice Scott fear for her life. Has Mary Leonard blamed some media outlets over others for biases. War watches Liberia's election. Top U.S. diplomat asserts. War watches Liberia's election. Top U.S. diplomat asserts. To the editorial, probe the evil plot against the Independent newspaper. Probe the evil plot against the Independent newspaper. Yes, that's it right there for the Independent newspaper. You can grab a copy of it and read the details therein. Our next stop this morning It's the program, the editorial review.
I'm really still getting confused now, and I just wanna ask you some questions.
On the premiere
ACP,
in modern broadcasting in Liberia, ABC Radio 105.1, the official voice of the Atlantic Broadcasting Corporation. Keep going. It's the editorial review. Hot Pepper newspaper is our next stop this morning. President, we are whole cabinet meeting today. They are up there in Buchanan City. Hot Pepper newspaper. We too belong is the motto of this one. Front page banner headline, President, we are host cabinet meeting today. That's the front page banner headline of the Hot Pepper newspaper. To this one, U.S. remain a strong ally of Liberia. U.S. remain a strong ally of Liberia. U.S. permanent ambassador to UN shows. Rescue 1 to name running mate Friday. We move quickly to the back page of the Hot Pepper newspaper. And what it says right here, the back page of the Hot Pepper newspaper. Let's maintain peace, unity in Liberia. For sure, we must maintain peace, unity in Liberia. Grand Mufti Sumaro _ the man who is at the center of election dispute within the Muslim Council. Still, yeah, Bokon Jide celebrates 15th anniversary. Bokon Jide celebrate 15th anniversary. We move quickly to its editorial right now. The National Elections Commission and the request for BVR extension. That's it right there for the Hot Pepper newspaper. You can grab a copy of it and read the details therein.
I wonder how you make your headlines in the press release today.
Our last and final stop is the Women Voices newspaper.
But I'm really still getting,
Yeah, on ABC Radio.
and I just wanna
The editorial review.
ACP,
Yeah.
ACP.
Front page banner headline of the Women Voices newspaper. Who will Baka pick for vice? Who will Baka pick for vice? An analyst of the political calculation for Unity Party. Women must support their fellow women. Is this one right here on the Women Voices newspaper? We run quickly to the back page. LDEA officer assures of. Oh, this is LDEA officer accused of theft. LDEA officer accused of theft. U.S. remains a strong ally of Liberia. U.S. remains a strong ally. That's it right here. EJS Center begins third cohort of accomplished women in Africa. We run quickly for its editorial right now. Baka Tike must be gender sensitive. Baka Tike must be gender sensitive. That's the editorial there of the Women Voices newspaper. They are urging the Tike to be gender sensitive, saying that once you are vice president, already the president will be male, so please select the female. That's it right here for the paper's editorial. About to run quickly into the next phase of this program. Yeah, on the editorial review on ABC Radio. The premier in modern broadcasting in Liberia. Welcome to it. We run for this break, and when we get back, we move quickly into our program. The talking point, and we open the phone lines for you. Let's go over it.
Especially for men. No job, no money. No cause, no glory. No help for poor men. That's what we know. How many people do you love? How many people do you cherish? How out there, most especially for men. No job, no money, no cause, no glory, no help for poor men. That's what we know. We got major headlines, we got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines, we got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. You don't know stories? You've been rocking stories from rock of ages. Keep rocking stories about people who not too concerned. We got a lot of people in the ghetto, people on the block, people in the street. If y'all know what I know, follow me, and I'll take you to places where people are suffering. We got lame people, blind people, I mean, people that in need, man. People too much in need. Come on, yeah. How many people do you love, man? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially women. No job, no money, no cause, no glory, no help for poor men. That's what we know. How many people do you love? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially women. No job, no money, no cause, no glory, no help for poor men. That's what we know. We got major headlines, we got major money, no cause, no glory, no help for poor men. That's what we know. How many people do you love? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially poor men. No job, no money, no cause, no glory, no help for poor men. That's what we know. We got major headlines, we got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines, we got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. You don't know stories? You've been rocking stories from rock of ages. Keep rocking stories about people who not too concerned. We got a lot of people in the ghetto, people on the block, people in the street. If y'all know what I know, follow me, and I'll take you to places where people are suffering. We got lame people, blind people, I mean, people that in need, man. People too much.
People are in need and people are too much. So welcome back to it, and thanks for rejoining us here this morning on ABC Radio. We move quickly into the next segment of this program, is the editorial talking point. So let's see. Our editorial talking point this morning is coming from the New Dawn newspaper. The Buchanan retreat to produce tangibles. We'll read you a few lines of this one and make our thoughts of it so you can have your own. Let's go to it quickly. President George Weah chairs a 3-day cabinet retreat this week, 24th to 26th April, in the coastal city, Buchanan, Grand Bassa County. Perhaps the last of second to the last by this administration before presidential and general election in October. This retreat of the cabinet is very important because it provides an opportunity for the Weah administration to not only measure performance but to outline actual deliverables since its inception in 2018. Since its inception in 2018. A platform of the government to carry out some real public relations as it seeks re-election in October amid barrage of criticism about ineptitude, accountability, corruption, mismanagement, economic hardship, gross constitutional violation, and insecurity, among others. The government has a development roadmap due pro agenda for development and prosperity. Such forum provides an opportunity to take down partisan lessons and objectively identify weak links and how to improve them. The flagship priority for the first 6 years has been roles that it's still battling with, even as it seeks re-election. Some of these road projects were already signed by its predecessors and are being implemented, while it has its own road connectivity program that are ongoing simultaneously. Now, this paper is saying that the retreat in Buchanan could be the last or the second to the last of this administration. As you know, we go to election in October of this year for the presidential and legislative election. And this retreat is coming at a point, at a crucial point. Is it that the government want to re-strategize on how they can go about and making some propaganda and all of it workings? Or what is it that about this crucial retreat? It's about time that we say, oh, let's go back in-house. We are in the injury time. We need to re-strategize. Let's come out with something tangible. Let's do it like this. Let's move on like this. This is what this retreat is for. But the paper is saying, let something tangible come out of that. What is it that you want to see? Because we've got less than 6 months to the election. The government has already been doing some major projects here. The road infrastructure, the park there in Cinco, the Claratown Pitch, the PHP area, and several other development across the country. Is it that the government is trying to summarize and say, let us come together and say, these are what we were able to produce under the period of our first term. Let's put it into categories and make our propaganda team strong and see how best we can sell these things to the people so that they can see us and go for us. Or what is it? Is there still time in the favor to make the adjustment? With the level of economy, things prices are high. The rate is going up as well. Is it that you want to bring down the rate for which you are calling these retreat? The rate is going up. $5 US now is around $820, $830. Things are getting hard. And the entire government is there in Buchanan on a retreat. What you think this retreat is going to produce? What is it? What's tangible are you thinking that this retreat is going to produce? 0777 105 100 0555 105 100 are the numbers to call. Let's have a conversation about the retreat in Buchanan City by the government. Yeah. All of the ministers, directors, commissioners, they are up there in Buchanan City. They are crafting. What is the tangible that this retreat is going to produce with less than 6 months to the election? The U.S. rate was stable, a bit stable at a certain point in time, and later it started moving up. Especially as we move towards the election process, it's moving up. Things, prices, the economic. There are several other things, coupled with the few ones the government has been doing. Let's go to the phone lines right here. Hello? Your name and where you join me from? Make your point, sir.
Yeah, you talk about a retreat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They commented your power.
Mm-hmm.
They comment now on how one rich people. What? So I say, all that's evidence we shall say, God, Jesus. They go to the retreat and come out, nothing, but they're not very people.
The government sacked let me make you some few corrections. The Ministry of Agriculture, Augusta Flumo, was fired. Yeah, and somebody Jenny Cooper replaced him.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
They were fired. But sometimes after other statements, the relation for the correction minimum.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. 07777 105 100 are the numbers to call and be a part of it. What do you make of the retreat in Buchanan City by the government? With less than 5 or 6 months to general and that's legislative and presidential election. I don't like to say general election because general will mean the town chief, the city mayors, and what have you. What are your thoughts? Somebody say, since the government told what, there hasn't been reshuffle. All these people the government started with are still there, with only one or two persons were removed for some reason or the other. But the government started with Wilson Tapper, from Commerce. He's now at EPA. That was a reshuffle. Somebody will say that. But is it about reshuffle or what? Or is it about replacement? Because in order to replace the government, the one who in charge, that's the president, should see the need, because he has the power to replace or reshuffle. Perhaps you're doing well in the eyes of the president, so there isn't need for your replacement or reshuffle. 07777 105 100 are the numbers to call here. Cabinet retreat is ongoing there in Buchanan City. What are your thoughts? What do you think is being discussed or might come out of that retreat in Buchanan? What do you think? Are we expecting to see major reshuffle after this retreat? This caller right here. Hello? Your name and where you join me from, sir? Make your point. Okay. Thank you very much. Run quickly to this one. Hello? Hello? Good morning. Your name and where you join me from? Okay, go ahead. Okay. Okay, thank you. 0555105 07777 are the numbers to call this morning and be a part of it. Right here. Hello? Your name and where you join me from, man? Hello? I think she made a mistake right there. 07777 0555105 are the numbers to call this morning. This caller right here. Hello? Your name and where you join me from, sir? I'm fine, and you? Make your point, sir. Why? Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. This caller. Hello. Hello. This one right here. Hello. Hello. Good morning. 077710510 0555105 are the numbers to call this morning and be a part of it. Government holds retreat in Buchanan, Grand Bassa County. Could this be the last of this government or the second to the last? What do you think? And what are you expecting to come out of that retreat in Buchanan? What is it that you're expecting to come out of it? 077710510 0555105 Shortly, we'll make way for the news team. It comes on at 12 May Day. This person right here. Hello. Good morning. Your name and where you join me from? Okay, go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. 077710510 0555105 are the numbers to call. Shortly, we make way for the news team here at 12 o'clock. If not, they will do something to us. But until then, this is the program, the editorial review here on ABC Radio. Welcome to it.
In the press release today, although I read the news every day, but I'm really still getting.
The governor of Liberia
And I just
is currently in Buchanan, Grand Bassa County for a cabinet retreat. What are your expectations? What are you hoping to hear after this retreat? Somebody says it's a strategic meeting to plan, to reorganize, and await the pick of former Vice President Joseph Newman Boyka. We take this last call right here and make it. There's this person. Hello. Oh, too bad that we missed out on this person. This is the last one. So this is how we like to draw the curtains onto this presentation on the program, the editorial review, right here on ABC Radio. To premiere in modern broadcasting in Liberia. ABC Radio, the official voice of the Atlantic Broadcasting Corporation. We are beaming live from the corners of Broad and Buchanan Street in Central Monrovia. This is it. Until then, I have been your humble servant, Jackson C. Clay Jr. Do join us again tomorrow for a brand new and fresh one. Until then, it's bye-bye from my end.
How many people do you help out there? Most especially women. No job, no money. No cause, no